Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today we are going to do a, I guess, get ready with me slash just trying out the new Ulta makeup that I showed in my last video. In that haul, I wanted to show you guys in action how everything looked on my face. So we're going to just use the products that I bought, and some of the stuff that I don't have, like I didn't buy a new concealer or anything. We'll probably just use something that I have already. But for the most part, everything that's going to be featured in this video is going to be the new stuff that I did buy in the haul. Not new necessarily on the market, but they are new to me. So let's get started because I'm going to sit here and ramble. So I already moisturized my face. I don't have anything on right now. I'm going to go ahead and probably do foundation and then brows. So today's foundation, I do have this Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup Foundation. That's a tongue twister. And it looks like this. And I showed this in my Ulta haul, which I'm going to probably say a shit ton of times. But this is in shade 5.0. So we're going to go ahead and apply that. But first, I do need to apply my Becca Ever Matte Pore Priming Perfector. This is the primer that I did buy. So I just want to use a little bit of this so you guys can see how mattifying it is. I just use a small amount. So this should last me because it was freaking expensive, but it'll last me a while. So I just put a little bit in my pore area right here by my face or by my nose, to my forehead area, and like down in between my eyebrows, my nose itself, and then my chin and where my laugh lines are, like so. So this was expensive, but it's gonna last me a while. So like I said in the video before, it's pretty good. It does mattify me. I just let that soak into the skin. Go ahead and apply my foundation. With this, I've been using a sponge to apply this, but I think it goes pretty well with a sponge or a brush. So I'm probably, for the sake of the video, going to just use my sponge to get that really good coverage going. So we're going to go in with foundation, and I'm just going to put it on the sponge itself. It is pretty liquidy, but that's what I like about this. It's perfect for summertime right now because it doesn't have like super heavy coverage. And I was lazy and didn't go and get this wet, so we're just going to deal with it. And as you can see, I feel like this color is still too light for me. I should have got 5.0, but I'm just too lazy to take it back, and I would rather have it be too light than too dark. So I can always just throw some bronzer on, which I'm going to do, just to darken it up. But right now, and it doesn't look as white. Like in this camera, in the lighting, it makes it look like I'm more washed out than I am in person. But we'll add bronzer and fix all that. I have my mirror sitting right here with all my crap all over my desk. So usually you don't need this much, but because this sponge is not wet, it's not covering as fast, so I'm just using a little extra product, but you get the gist. Okay, so I didn't buy any new concealer. I'm just going to go ahead and do my color concealing really quick with the Hard Candy. You guys saw this in one of my last videos that I just did. I just need a little bit of coverage right here because my dark circles are out of control right now. And then I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape over that. So I'm just going to just speed through this part really quick because these aren't really new products and you guys have seen me use these before. I think it's still a little too light for me, but it does the job and it's cheap, so I'll just continue using it. But I'm just going in with my concealer. You guys have seen this before, so I'm just going to speed through it. Okay. And I don't have a new setting powder, but I am going to just set underneath my eyes. I don't want to use this because it's too white. So I'm just going to use for my under eye area, I'm going to use just the contour. You guys have seen this before. I'm just going to use this really quick to set my under eyes. Actually, I shouldn't have used this on my eyebrow or on my eye area. Okay, now this is the It Bye Bye Pores pressed powder, so I'm going to use this to set all over my face. This is also new that I just picked up. Well, that was in the video. And I've been liking it. Like I said, I'm not going to repurchase it because I feel like there's other products out there that work just as good and it's not 30 bucks, but I don't really see like a huge difference. That's why I'm like not like, you know, I don't need to have it again, but it is a nice setting powder. Like there's just so many more at the drugstore that I feel like could do just as good of a job. And I don't really feel like it really covers my pores that much, but that's the powder right there. And then, because I look like a ghost, I'm going to use this new brush, the Eco Tools brush that I got, the blending and bronzing. I'm going to use this for bronzer. I haven't used it yet for bronzer, so we're going to see what happens. But I am going to use the highlight and contour palette that I got out of my BoxyCharm last month, and I'm just going to go in with these colors right here and just put it on my face to give me some color. I don't really know if I like this for bronzing because it seems kind of stiff. I feel like I would use it more for like setting powder, but we'll see. Don't hold it too tight to your face. Like if you just hold it with a light hand, it's actually pretty nice. It's helping everything blend out nicely, so just take some down. I might use this for blush too, we'll see. Okay, and then so have this, I'm going to go ahead and probably do my eyebrows next. I have this full coverage concealer that I did buy and I talked about that I wanted to share with you guys also. I use this to carve out my brows. So what I'm actually going to do next is, oh, not throw everything everywhere. I'm going to use the Ka-Brow so you guys can see that in action. And I'm going to just do my eyebrows really fast. Like I said, it comes out and you can push it to make it a little bit longer for you to try. And I'm just taking a little bit of the product on the brush itself, and we're going to draw these eyebrows. So I'm actually going to move my mirror right here so you guys can see a little bit better. Now you do have to be really careful with this stuff because it does give you like really intense brows like normally pomades do, but I just wanted to show you guys how I use the product. I just draw a line first in the front and I just kind of bring all that back to the back part of the tail. And I just kind of draw the line. Like it helps draw the lines really nicely if you want that really sharp tail. It's this brush. I really like this brush. It helps it just like glide on really nicely. The only part about this brush is it doesn't have a spoolie, so you just have to make sure you have a spoolie. That way you can just comb everything out. So I just make sure I have a spoolie here with me. And I just push the product up in the front and then all throughout the rest of the brow. And if anything's too harsh, you can always just use a spoolie to just brush it out more. See, it does give you that really sharp tail, which I really like. It makes it pretty easy. I swear it's this brush on here. I really like this brush. So again, you're just going to draw a line underneath the front and bring it back. I don't go all the way to the front. I kind of just start like towards this part of my brow and then drag the product down. And the nice thing about this is if you mess up, the spoolie, like it's so easy just to comb through. if we make some area look too harsh, the product doesn't feel like it's stuck on your eyebrows. I think I almost like it not with holding that thing because I feel like I can't see. I'm just pushing the product towards the front, like so. Yeah, so I really like this pomade. I mean, I just feel like with pomades you have to be really careful in general, but for this pomade, I feel like it's pretty easy to like control the, you know, the craziness. It's not too intense, so I really like that. I'm glad I ended up keeping it because I do really like it. So I'm just going to take some of that concealer, the NYX concealer, and just carve out the top really quick. And I should have done this before because I already put powder down, but that's okay. Might not work the best because I already put powder on, but that's okay. So I just carve them out, and then I just take my little beauty blender and I just kind of blend it into my skin so it doesn't look so harsh. So yeah, if you guys want something more precise, I would definitely pick this up because it's good. Yeah, moving on. So that is my brows. And moving on from there, I'm going to do a quick little demo. I'm not going to do too crazy of a look for this Carly Bible palette. So I'm just going to take this color right here in my crease just to do a warm eye look. I just want to show you guys the pigmentation and how nice the shadows are. I do really like this palette. There's a lot of warmer tones in here, so like some of the colors I feel like I'm not going to use, but I mean the colors that I do like that are more wearable, I'm enjoying them. So I'm just taking that warm brown and putting it into my crease. Nothing too fancy. So I'm just kind of just putting it all into my crease, nothing too fancy. And then I'm going to take a small, more precise brush, and I'm going to go in with this maroon color right here and this one on the outer, and just putting it right inside my crease and like a little bit on the outside. If you're not into like pinks and mauves, I wouldn't pick up this palette because it is like more of a pinky mauve kind of palette, but it is really, really pretty. And I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone and use more colors in palettes because I use just like boring browns and stuff, and I never like try color on my eyes. So this one I think goes nice because it's like a small step into trying something new. So I'm just taking more of that darker color and putting it on the outer side of my V. I don't know. I try to sound like I know what the hell I'm talking about, like all these beauty gurus, but I really don't. I just slapped some color on the outside of my eyelid, whatever. And they're like, the inner V and the outer V. Okay, we'll just say the outside of your eye, because that's what I do. And then I'm going to take some of this like more deeper brown right here and put that like on this back part of my eye in the crease. I don't know. I'm not good at eyeshadow. I just try to do what I can, make sure it's all blended. Some of these girls I watch, I'm like, how the hell do you do that? But it's practice. All practice. And I'm just going to take a bigger, fluffier brush and just blend that out a little bit more. Then I'm just going to take a flat brush like this and go in with this really pretty shimmer right here and just put that all over my lid. They are pretty, like, they have a lot of kick up and there's like fallout, but it doesn't really bother me. Like, they're pretty powdery, but I do like them. They're really pigmented, and for $9 this palette's not bad at all. And I'm probably going to take some of this gold color right here And just put this like gold one right here. Put that on my lid as well. Like so. And some of these are like, these are all highlighters down here too. I haven't really used any of them, but we will use a couple for the video. So now that the eyes are pretty much done, oh, you know what? I need to put some underneath. So I'm going to take a bigger brush and use some of this cream color right here in the corner to just put on my brow bone up here. Okay. And then we'll come back to the underneath the eyes. Next, I'm going to do some liner really quick. This is the new liner pen that I got as well in that haul. And like I said, I do like it, but I just feel like it's not as dark as it should be. But we're going to go and see if I can do this on camera. I'll show you how easy it is because normally I can't do this on camera, but I feel like lately I've been doing pretty okay with getting this done. So I'll show you guys really quick. I'm not going to be able to come really far close in because I need to look at this mirror, but you guys can kind of watch from there and see. But what I do is I start off with the outside and I just flick like so and then come in and drag it as far as I can. And then I just connect the rest of it like so. So you guys can see. And I need to just color it in, but you can tell like this pen's just not really black. I feel like it looks more gray. And the packaging says black, but I don't know what the heck. So there's one eye. And I'm going to go off camera and do the other eye because Lord knows it's going to take me forever. But I just wanted you guys to see that it is pretty simple to do with this pen. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the liner. And I went ahead and put on some mascara as well. Like I said, if you guys are trying to get into doing wing liner, this pen makes it so easy to do. It's super felt tip. The felt tip itself is really easy to use. It's just, I just wish the liner was a little bit darker black. But as you guys can see, my liner game is not the best game, but I think I did a pretty okay job. So yeah, I would suggest you guys trying that out. It's awesome. Now I'm going to go in ahead and add some blush because I want to just stick to the products that I bought. So I'm going to use this brush again so you guys can see how well it applies blush too. So I'm just using a little bit of my Tarte Color in Exposed, and I'm just going to put some on my cheeks to give me some color back. This brush it's pretty good for I would say more blush and bronzer, and I think I could actually use it for powder too. It's just a little stiff. I thought it was going to be more like duo fiber, but it is a little dense. I'm going to take my duo fiber brush that I do have and just blend that out a little bit more. Becca Opal, and I want to use this in my inner corner and then as my highlight today. So I am going to do that really quick with my detailed E36. This is like perfect for the inner corner highlight. I love it. So I'm just going to add some in here and give me a little pop of color. I'm going to add probably a little bit up here as well to my brow bone. I am going to apply some on my cheeks with my Morphe M509 brush. Just use a little bit because this shit is like super intense. You guys can see that highlights there. And I am going to use a little bit of the Carly Bible one too, just because, you know, why not? I'm probably going to use this lighter one right here and just add a little bit more oomph. Why not? Yes. And then I think for the very last product I'm going to use is like I mentioned in that last video, I have been using this Maybelline setting stuff for my eyebrows, which I've really been loving. And I want to use it in this video so you guys can see it in action as well. The Brow Precise, I didn't buy this at Ulta, but I did mention it in that video, so I just wanted you guys to see it in action. So I'm just going to use this in my brows to set them. I can feel a difference, and I really, really, really like this stuff. I'm probably not going to use anything else but this for my brows for a little bit. And then let me just add some eyeliner really fast to my waterline. And then I'm finishing off with my Milani setting spray. Also, this is not something I bought there, but I just want to use it for my face. Okay, so this is actually the final look. I just wanted to show you guys everything that I bought. I'm really glad that I kept everything. I really like how everything is wearing on my face. I know that if you invest in makeup, you know, sometimes they have good drugstore stuff, but I know sometimes it's better to buy more high-end stuff because you get what you pay for. So sometimes it's nice to treat yourself to really nice expensive items. Like I said, I had a gift card from my husband and then I just went ham and spent $100 of my own money, but I am really happy with everything I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm going to have a few more videos coming soon. As soon as I get all of my makeup in the mail, I will be testing out new, there's a new Ulta brand, drugstore brand that I just bought a bunch of stuff with that I'm trying to, I could probably do a full face. There's some things I didn't buy, but I did get foundations and stuff like that, so, and eyeshadow palettes and things like that. So I hope that comes soon because I'm really excited to get that up. I want to film before like a ton of people on YouTube start to review on that. So hopefully that will be coming soon. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. So I will see you guys soon. And until next time, bye guys.